just chilling. Do I need my video on or just voice is fine?
Nope, voice is fine, and we already started. Welcome to Hunkered Down with Seth. That voice you heard was a good buddy of mine. He is, in baseball, he'd be a five-tool athlete. Rapper, improviser, all-around great guy. And, I, did I say improviser? Yeah, anyways, he is, I would say, most known for the hip-opera genre in, uh, in the Seattle improv scene. What's the show called?
Oh yeah, the improvised hip hopper. You got it down, 110.
Improvised hip opera. Him and Tiffany Hit, or is it Tiffany Swanson? Whatever Tiffany wants to be. They have this amazing show. It's improvised hip opera, like the title says. Nothing too special there. Dre Anderson. Dre, good friend of mine. How are you?
Oh man, I'm blessed. Trying to maneuver above all the stress of the world right now, but got a lot of peace and positivity in my heart, so we'll be all right.
All right. What current video game are you playing right now? Let's dive right into the hard hitting
Like
issues.
like like right this second is DC Universe Online. We're like jamming. I was watching some anime, then I'm like stopping so I can have a conversation. And yeah, I got two screens in the room. Just fucking jam. Multi screens. We live that life.
Oh, nice. All right, that's been our conversation. No, I'm kidding. Um, yeah. So, what do you do to occupy your time? What's new? What's hip?
Oh man, I couldn't tell you anything about the new or hip. I I like to make music, jam with the friends. I recently connected with some individuals and we started a band collective that's performing live improvised songs for people based on whatever the feelings or the needs are of the individuals in the room. So we'll do like a call, be like, yo, what's something that pisses you off? What's something that gives you hope, etc.
Uh,
Maybe get two or three calls, and then after they answer me, I do a freestyle dedicated to them over the top of the band, and then our harmonizers come in with the chorus. It's a lot of fun.
nice. So, if I was in the audience and I was feeling gassy, you could come up with something.
Uh-huh. Oh man, yeah, easily. Who isn't feeling gassy?
Yeah, I mean, all this pasta I've been eating, all these carbs I've been eating.
Oh man, yeah, no, like got you busy every single day when you feeling kind of gassy,
Yeah,
going on in your tummy, feeling kind of trashy, trying to figure out what it is, what your stash be, what you put inside your gut, what is the half speed. Trying to figure out what did I eat? Did I go a little off the deep end with the dairy? Did I go on with the ice cream for the dessert? Did I get so many cheese that my tummy hurts? Trying to figure out what it is I need to do. Need to keep it going because I'm running backward too to the restroom again and again and again. Trying to figure out what it is. No, not a whim. I am pain component. The toilet, my opponent. We facing it round and round, the porcelain battle in, and it's going down. Trying to figure out who's gonna hold the crown. I'll be here 45 minutes, so make a sound.
Dre
Yeah.
Anderson. You know,
Uh-huh.
interesting thing. Speaking of hip hop and all that stuff, I was listening to Warren G's "Regulate," and
Regulators!
yeah, you know that line, "Take a left on 2-1 to Lewis and see people
Uh,
on the street."
his brother shooting dice, so I said, let's do this.
Exactly. I live 14 blocks from that exact location. Literally, the street I live on, he's that's the left turn he's on to towards Lewis. I looked it up.
Oh, damn, that's awesome.
You know, because I'm rolling east
Killing.
side in the LBC.
Oh shit, Seth L out here about to regulate?
Well, down here you just, Nate Dogg, Warren G, Snoop. I'm in the LBC. I love it. I don't want anybody else to move here because I don't want people to ruin it. But Long Beach is paradise. And And I've been bugging you to move down here for a while. So,
I, man, I'm so Pacific Northwest though. I need my homes. I'll come up there once I have the squad ready, and I'll do some performances out there when I got it established and this nonprofit set up, so we can make the monies and teach people how to do the art in the locations. I would love to come to LA with my project, meet some people, trade some ideas and some resources. That sounds dope.
yeah.
But I'm not trying to go to LA to build more shit for LA. I don't know. I don't
No,
know,
LA's
bro.
got enough stuff.
I know you got enough of the things. I got to build some stuff at home before I start making these moves for the thing. But I will be out there, bro. That's believe that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the lab.
Yeah, let's talk about this nonprofit that you mentioned. Just dive right in to give everybody the lowdown.
Yeah. I don't even want to say too much about it right now. This is a dream, and I'm trying to figure out the right ways that I can get up on it. But shit, if somebody else wants to take it too and run with it, just do it. It's for the community. I don't really care who starts it. But essentially, I got a master's in urban environmental education. I've been doing arts for over a decade, 2 decades now. Just straight chilling with the shit. This is what I do. I love the art, from improv to theater to music to whatever it is. And I think that it would be really beneficial for our city to have an entire group that's dedicated to teaching the art under the 5 pillars of hip hop. So we get an MC, local MC, a local beat maker, a beat boy, graffiti artist, and get some people that want to work with the media, the films. Like we get the different like teachers on the side of that,
Yeah.
and we get classes, workshops that people can come to learn how you can incorporate the tenets into your life and how that can improve. If you do 5 minute free writes, what can that do for your ability to just speak with individuals that are around you and express your thoughts in a clear and concise and coherent manner? There's a lot of benefits that can come from taking class, spending time making beats, finding the rhythms, the synchronicity. I mean, you play the right level of beats, the right kind of music, it will and change and impact your mood. And you need to find the ability to manipulate emotions with the music. I feel like that's going to be really key to help people move through these troubling times that we find ourselves upon or anything. It's really just a form to express and release, and that's what the B-boys, the B-girls, the B-team, that's what they're going to come out there and show, a way to express with your body, with your physicality, with your heart, put it all on the line out there when you're making these moves, and I think that'll be truly important. And really just bringing it all together, have an entire squad that's dedicated to actually doing the artistry, finding out what really matters, the graffiti street team, the painters, the getting a squad together for that. So essentially you can learn from any one of these people, any one of these classes, and the classes are all equity driven. So it's a pay what you can because you can. You're making them Amazonian dollars, you're going to be paying them Amazonian prices. You you're getting food stamps, you're probably going to be getting major cuts for these like classes can go up to free. It's not what it's about. It's about having a means to express and release all the bullshit that's going on in your life, and to be able to express that in a way that's not shooting up your school, that's not hurting your neighborhood, but it's empowering yourself and the people around you. I think that's the key. The goal with this would be to take it around to every city. Every city should have an opportunity like that, and there should be a way to pay artists a living, fair wage to do that. That's kind of my goal. That's my dream for that, to be able to put that in every location. People can always come through no matter what you've been through, no matter where you are, what your socioeconomic status is. You have an ability to pursue the art for the sake of not just yourself, but the people around. So you have these satellites. We show communities how to do this. So like when we go into a community, I'm not just like setting up a class and leaving. I'm going to come in. My crew that I have, the teachers, we're going to come through, do a performance in your city to raise the funds to build this in your location. So it's not coming out of the pockets of the people there. We'll use grants and other funding sources to keep it getting built and keep generating revenue from every town that we go into to continue keeping the dream open for people that need it. And then once we come back home, we would essentially have enough funds. So my goal would be to buy a city block where each corner was going to be dedicated to a different pillar of hip hop. You have the music and recording studios, the dance studios on each quarter for whichever section you're in, and at the top is artist swaps. So all the writers and MCs are kicking it together, making content. All the dancers are hanging out in their spot. They have their own studio, their dance space. All the beat makers have their lab that they go to. And then in the center space of it all is going to be that community oriented spot. You know, the artists, they have their own spot with their lots too, but the community space is going to be tonics, drinks that are non-alcoholic, foods that are fresh and grown in the location that you are, ways that like people can come through and hang out, play board games, enjoy your community members, free space to hang out. But when all the groups come together and put on their monthly show, their quarterly showcase, whatever we're going to do with it, that's a place people will come through to be able to see it. And again, that's equity driven. So it's how much you make is how much you pay to come and attend these events, and then for the community, indoor, outdoor spaces, whatever you need. But this is a place people can go regularly to get healed in the ways that I feel we really need. That express and release.
It's amazing.
It's also a dream.
Yeah, but you forgot the sixth pillar of hip hop.
What's that, bro?
The hype men.
Man, they're right up there with the MCs, let's be honest. They have those words that you need. They can help move the crowd. They really get the people and the energy. They're around everything on it.
Exactly. It really is a art. It's a talent. You know.
Oh yeah, and you can see the hype man in every aspect of it. Hype man's the dude on the dance floor that, you know what, probably doesn't actually have any impressive dance moves himself, but every person he turns his focus to, he makes them look as if they did have the best dance move. He just gives them so much energy and love right there on the floor that makes you feel like you're dancing better, makes you want to dance harder, showcase your skills for no other case, no other point, because the hype man's watching. When you drop some bars and you like, you know, I don't even know if that's fire. People really feeling that the hype man's gonna be right there, like, oh, I heard that. Like they're gonna be right there with you. They're tuned into every aspect of the hip hop, and I think when a squad has a great hype man, there is nothing that can hold them down. Not for long, anyway.
Oh, not at all. I see hype man as that the star in Mario Brothers. You get the star, you're invincible.
Exactly, you get it.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
So let's talk improv, because it's what brought us together and made us, good friends, brothers from other mothers who
Hey.
are, I can't rhyme more than brothers and mothers, udders.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyways, let's talk improv. Before all this was going down, you were in a show. It was like a family sitcom, sort of, but it was
Oh yeah, Black Ice.
Black Eyes.
The first of its kind in the city of Seattle has never had an all-black cast for improv before.
Yeah.
Insanity. We had a whole class. Man, the cast was just doing family sitcoms from the best of them, talking from Fresh Prince to Moesha to the Parkers to Living Single. We just had some fun with it, playing with the family dynamics, having the core squad that you do anything for. I played the role as the uncle. I was Jay's brother. Jay has all the kids, and I pretty much just living on their couch for whatever reason. My career in music wasn't going where it should be, and I just spent a lot of time on the couch eating all of their food. Pretty much character traits. Jay's the responsible one, the older brother, the father of the household, holding it down for all of the things, always there when you need him. The real magic came from the trio. Oh my God, love seeing them. Handi, Obadiah, Isaiah coming together, just like cool. They were the siblings, and they brought so much light and love to the stage. Obadiah, was straight up killing it with his cameos. He would run through his check suit or become the best chef and hook it up. I love the way that Isaiah was able to just find the story every time and make it relate and make it emotional. And it was an amazing thing to make it relate. I swear to you, this man brought real tears to us on stage. I was like, my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, Tani brought it in with the fire every single time she got on stage. It was just exciting. She just always brings so much energy and exuberance to the stage, and it makes when whoever on stage just Oh man, I feel like you're supposed to be there. It was really good being part of the family. And then
Yeah.
we got people from the old cast that was there that I didn't even know about. I was like, wait, we have black folks in this at UP?
Yeah,
Oh, you were here?
you
Y'all
got to
came
be
back to Salento?
yeah, Dre, you got to
Living
perform
in the
with my
valley?
Dre, you got to perform with my all-time favorite person in Seattle, Cliff Barnes.
Oh my god. When Cliff took the stage, oh my god, he was hilarious. He's a comedian by trade.
Yep, Uncle Cliffy.
He's just so talented. His whole family's talented, which is cool. His daughter came out to a couple of the shows. We tried to get her in on one. Man, just good people
Yeah.
all the way around. I've never seen so many black people in the audience of UP in my entire life. It was incredible. Just like, oh man, such a beautiful array of people are in this audience today.
Oh, definitely.
And I hope that we can get it back for more than just a Black History Month stint, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's something you should, they should focus on quarterly. Just, something to focus, for an African American audience, just, you know, I think they should keep doing it until it's not special. It's just another thing.
Just a show that happens here regularly. I agree with you because it should be.
Yeah.
And we can have bigger cast to do other
Yeah.
multicultural shows.
I,
Where, oh my god, can I talk about Jill and Ron in the show?
oh, of
The
course.
neighbors. They were playing the white neighbors that were in the neighborhood. They're just like the nosy neighbors, always trying to be in the business, see what's going on. It was just so magical to be on stage with like Jill Barrett's, like the way that she can listen and just like always knows exactly what to add or to contribute. And oh my god, the hilarity is just improved when you include her and Ron together. Oh my god, it
Uh,
just levels up.
Ron Hippie?
Uh, yeah, Ron Hippie. They did
Yeah.
such a good job of just like being like the clueless white couple that are like doing the thing. I think his first night he just wanted to be more cool and hip, so he ended up borrowing clothes for all of the people that was doing the. Oh, it was so good. By the end of it, he was just like completely dressed up in like my big ass fucking glasses and like this dope ass leather jackets. He had like, oh my god, he was just. It was so funny to see him like trying so hard. Oh, it was so good. They brought the exact kind of like balance that the cast needed for the things. They like never like tried to upstage the story or the anything. They were like just the perfect support that
Oh,
everybody needed every step of the way.
oh,
Man,
Ron is a total
it was a
pro.
lot of, it was a lot of fun to play the things, to
Yeah.
ride those lines, and they were kind of like a staple for the people that are normally at the theater. They're like, oh, okay, there's white people here. It's okay, I feel safe.
Yeah, well, the theater itself is such a great environment. Yeah, I've never had anybody feel very uncomfortable unless they were improvising with Bob. So
Oh, Bob.
I
He was
love.
my favorite.
I had so
Was
much fun improvising with Bob back a couple of years ago. Uh, but
for
yeah, it's
sure.
great.
You never know what you get.
Yeah, I knew exactly what I was going to get every time, and it was Bob.
Facts.
You know,
I love it.
for sure. So, future plans. You explained a lot, but what's your immediate future? What are you looking to accomplish this summer?
Oh man, if I can make it to summer,
Yeah.
if everything's up right now, bro, I'm just fighting for survival. To be entirely honest, trying to figure out what's gonna happen next in the current fuckery that is the world. But I am hoping for the best. If I can do some more summer gigs, it would be to just keep moving forward, keep making the connections, start releasing extra sketchy. I have Black Wolverine is officially recorded, and we have 2 episodes that are also written up, waiting to be recorded. And we have a couple of other people that are interested in writing sketches, so we're getting a nice little cast for extra sketchy. Like I said, we have a band now that will perform covers of local artist musics. We're getting in touch with more local fashion designers, and it's pretty dope what's actually happening. It would be amazing if the theater had the space that was open so we could use that to shoot the pilot in front of a live studio audience kind of thing, show them the live elements and aspects to it, have about 3 to 4 different sketches and call it a 45-minute show, save an hour with commercial breaks and start sending that and trying to get my pesos.
Oh, totally. Yeah, what you could also do is what you remember the 206 or almost live. What they did
Yeah,
was they bought paid programming. Like at night, you see the ShamWow or the products. They
yeah.
Yeah, they bought a block of time. They got some sponsors just to pay for it, and they just did their own things. So literally, I'd say look into that. Looking
I love the
into
public access one. I haven't done that in a minute, but that is definitely a great place to start.
yeah.
Getting the cameras and the stage. One of the things we're doing at the theater is incorporating some cameras there,
Oh yeah.
pretty heavy duty ones that we can use. Have a live mixer there, so I'm trying to create a position for myself at the theater as the new media specialist. So we'll be able to record our shows and start getting some things, and then I can use that for extra sketchy and have like my own studio space that I can use frequently and help with all the videos and the editing and such that we might need. So we
Gee.
can start, capturing some of these moments that they said we couldn't capture.
Yeah. So quick question about Black Wolverine. Um,
Yeah, right. You
for
were there. One of the original creators,
exactly
one
is
of the original story designers. I loved it, bro.
did you include my ideas like a white Black Panther?
Oh man, I don't know if you remember, but we recorded the White Black Panther episode.
Oh
We
yeah.
completely recorded it, had it shot, had all the scenes that we needed shot for it, and then the cameraman lost the footage.
Yeah.
So that's literally the White Black Panther is actually the lost episode of Black Wolverine.
Yeah.
Maybe one day he'll go and do like flash drives and he'll come across it and find it and give it to us, and then I can do the editing for it. But yes, there are 2 official episodes of Black Wolverine recorded. Only one's been edited and is actually available for viewing, and we're gonna have a viewing party for that. And then we're gonna have it as a part of Extra Sketchy. I didn't know if I wanted to unveil it on its own or separately, but it's 4 minutes and 20 seconds. We can have a little fun with it, and I've had it for a little while.
As long as I get the credit for coming up with Green Jay,
Oh yeah, bro.
so I get my name as in the writers credits. So see, this is this is my entire reason why I started this pod stream, Hunkered Down with Seth, to get my name in that writer's credits. It all led up to
Oh,
this moment right now. All those
oh man,
other 8 episodes I filmed? Nope, right now.
those are the filler. I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Nah, man, always. I appreciated the times you're one of the first people that were like, "Yo, let's sit down and start writing right now. Let's pick up a paper. Let's pick up a notepad. Whatever we need to do, we'll start writing some ideas down." It was like nice to have that opportunity. A lot of cats aren't ready to work.
Well, my original motivation was just to hang out, play video games, and go skateboarding. So, but then you said,
Oh yeah, snowboarding, bro, and we got good at all of the above.
"Oh, totally.
Cuphead, bro. Did I ever tell you I beat it?
What'd you beat?
I conquered Cuphead.
You no way. You beat Cuphead.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Beat it. One of the few. One of the 1% at the time. Probably at least 10 now.
I mean,
If it's not one.
I got stuck on that. I want to say it was the carousel level.
Yeah, the carousel.
Yeah,
That is
well,
definitely tough. Oh, so you didn't even make it up to play against the die block motherfuckers. Oh, it's so annoying.
not yet.
The number 2. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bro. We'll get down sometime. Want
Oh.
to come out and visit? We'll hang out. I'll put you onto the secrets of Cuphead and see if I still got the skills. It's been a little while. I might be rusty.
Well, all I'm asking you is for your the Xbox share, because it's the funnest times were when we were playing Overwatch.
Oh, bro, that was the best. And I would have done the thing, but the homies have share now. You stopped playing for a while, bro. You moved out there, and then you had to do the work. And I'm not mad at you for it, but I
I
needed to
know.
play some games. I could afford to buy new games, and the homie was like, "Yo, I'll buy some new games." I was like, "Well then, let's play on, brother."
I can't fault you for that, man.
I haven't even really bought too many games in lately. Xbox did some funny stuff with my monies, and I was like, nah, I'm off of Xbox now. So I'm playing Switch. When PlayStation comes out, I'm all about that life for the next gen.
Yeah.
Xbox ain't getting no more of my money.
Yeah, I'm still stuck with my Xbox. I mean, it did get annoying when, because PlayStation Online's free and Xbox, you got to pay $10 a month, and it's like, come on.
Yeah, it's no longer free anymore for PlayStation, but yeah, they were free for a while. They had some of the moves.
Well, when we invent our console, we'll make sure it's free for everyone.
Oh yeah, bro. We're not even making the console. We're stepping into the VR life, really, and starting to design the stories for those.
Yeah.
That's kind of a goal of mine. Really, I just want to do all the geek things that I love and get paid to make stories for them. So I want to get like a Magic the Gathering game going, where like you play a swamp and the land around you turns into like a wasted swampland. When you summon a zombie, it's a zombie just right there in front of you, chilling. Like, I'm excited for the moves and what we can do with the VR life.
Let's do it. All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up right now just because you told me you had a little uh, you know, time limit. So that was Dre Anderson. Dre, anything you want to promote?
Uh, yeah, man. I promote peace. I promote the power of telling what it is that is on your heart and your mind and your spirit and letting that thing out. Because if you hold on to it, it will weigh you down. Find an outlet, whatever it might be. Continue to use that to set your mind free.
Dre, always great talking to you. Even better hanging out with you. And that's our episode.